President Biden focusing on small businesses today as he faces economic headwinds, including bank stress, tighter lending conditions, and the looming debt ceiling deadline.
And with the 2024 presidential race taking shape, pressure is mounting to resolve these and other issues that could have a major impact on how voters cast their ballots. NBC's Alice Barr reports from Washington.
Amid fresh concerns about the health of the nation's economy, President Biden today addressing the third major bank collapse in less than 2 months. First Republic Bank has been taken over by federal regulators, set to be sold to J.P. Morgan.
While depositors are being protected, shareholders are losing their investments. And critically, taxpayers are not the ones that are on the hook.
Adding to the economic anxiety, the looming fight over raising the debt limit to avoid a catastrophic default. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy pressing President Biden to negotiate after House Republicans passed a debt limit deal that includes massive spending cuts.
We will not pass a debt ceiling that just raises it without doing something about our debt.
The president firing back.
We pay our bills, and we should do so without reckless hostage-taking from some of the mega Republicans in Congress.
With the state of the economy already shaping the 2024 race for the White House, the Republican frontrunner, former President Donald Trump, in Scotland opening a new golf course at his resort, while vowing "Make America Great Again" is on his mind. Also swirling around him a host of legal challenges, including a civil rape and defamation lawsuit underway in New York. A judge today denying the Trump team's bid for a mistrial. Likely GOP rival Florida Governor Ron DeSantis in an escalating legal fight of his own with one of his state's largest employers, Disney. A board of supervisors DeSantis picked now countersuing Disney after the company alleged a campaign of political retaliation. President Biden today called on Congress to tighten regulations to prevent any other bank collapses. Also on Capitol Hill, the Senate's top Democrat announced hearings to, quote, expose the truth about House Republicans' debt ceiling bill. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.